Good evening, parents, grandparents, friends, and those who have supported these practical nursing students gathered here before you. We welcome you to celebrate the accomplishments my fellow students and I have worked vigorously towards, and to thank those, family, and friends who have provided nothing but support and sacrifice towards our journey to where we are now. The amount of pure turmoil, frustration, confusion, and stress-induced sleepless nights only cover the surface of what was endured this past year. However, with your constant support, dedication, and advocacy to our learning, you paved the way to our success, and we couldn't be more grateful to you. Your love and encouragement have not gone unnoticed. We have a few students here that are a part of Phi Theta Kappa, PTK, an international honor society of two-year colleges. To be eligible to join, students must have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or greater. In this honor society, activities focus on the 4 hallmarks of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Tonight, these students are recognized by wearing these gold stoles. With these things in mind, let us enjoy this ceremony. I welcome Michael Seymour, the president of Alexandria Technical and Community College.
As president of Alexandria Technical and Community College, and on behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I would like to welcome everyone to the December 2025 pinning ceremony for our practical nursing graduates. This ceremony is symbolic of the educational success of our students and reflects who we are as an institution. We are passionate about creating a culture of excellence, evident by our #1 ranking now 6 years in a row. We achieve such high standards by providing learning that challenges and empowers students and employees to achieve their highest potential. By successfully completing the practical nursing program, you have accomplished a significant personal and professional goal and reflect our culture of excellence. I want to be one of the first to congratulate each and every one of you and all of you who supported our graduates here. And thank you for being a part of the Alexandria Technical and Community College family. I also want to thank our nursing faculty and staff for their dedication to the teaching and learning process. Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes. At this time, I would like to introduce our practical nursing student speakers, Bernice Blama and Abigail Block.
Today we stand at the finish line of a journey that has tested our minds, our hearts, and our resilience. Graduating from this practical nursing program is no small feat. It is a testament to our courage, compassion, and determination. We begin with excitement, eager to learn the language of nursing. We started with Tina in fundamentals, learning how to assess a patient from head to toe and learning vital signs and the art of therapeutic communications. We discovered the power of teamwork, leaning on one another during long lectures and clinical rotations. We celebrated small victories, like mastering a skill in the SLC with Carrie and Kathy, cheering and helping us along the way. We also celebrated passing a tough exam after spending hours studying for it. Those good moments reminded us why we chose nursing: to care, to heal, and to make a difference. But let's be honest, this path was not easy. We faced lots of sleepless nights, endless readings, and the weight of responsibility that comes with caring for another human being. We learned to hold steady when patients were in pain, when families were grieving, and when our own doubts crept in. We were challenged to balance compassion with clinical judgment and to keep going, even when exhaustion whispered that we couldn't. Those hard moments shape us into stronger, wiser nurses. And then there were joyful moments, the ones that made it all worthwhile. Seeing a baby being born during our OB rotation with Michelle Peterson for the first time. Or the first time a patient smiled and said thank you. The laughter we shared with classmates in adult health with Michelle W. when stress was high. The pride in realizing we could be advocates for someone who couldn't speak for themselves. Each medication pass with Mary during our clinical rotation made us feel like we were one step closer to being a competent nurse. The joy of knowing that our hands, our words, and our presence matter. Today, as we graduate, we carry all of those moments with us, the good, the hard, and the joyful moments. They are the foundation of our practice and the heart of our profession. To our instructors and faculties, thank you for pushing us beyond what we thought were possible. To our families and friends, thank you for your patience, encouragement, and kindness. To my fellow graduates, we did it. We're ready to step into the world as practical nurses, ready to serve with skill, compassion, and courage. Congratulations, Alexandria Practical Nursing Class of 2025, December. Thank you.
On behalf of our class, we want to say thank you to everyone that stood beside and supported us. This last year challenged us like never before. We survived long clinical days, sleepless nights, caffeine overdoses, and exams where every single answer was technically correct, but somehow one was the best. We found our strength, our passion, and each other. We learned what it means to care for people when they're at their most vulnerable, and it has molded our perspective on compassion, responsibility, and who we are as future nurses. We are grateful for our instructors who pushed not only us to think hard, but also overshared a little bit of detail in their lives, like countless stories of Tina's chickens, and still somehow connected them to what we were learning. We are thankful for our families, friends, and those who stood beside us and reminded us how we could do this, and our classmates who laughed, cried, and showed up together every day. These pins we receive don't mean that we have it all figured out. They mean that we learned how to show up, how to persevere on those hard days, and how to care for people even when we were exhausted or unsure. We will still ask questions, we will still learn, and we will still question if what we chose was the best answer. We will walk into this next chapter with empathy and resilience and a whole lot of heart. Thank you for believing in us, walking with us, and helping us become the nurses we are ready to be. Introducing Practical Nursing Faculty Speaker Michelle Peterson.
Good evening, everyone. I am one of the Michelles, Michelle Peterson, one of the practical nursing faculty, and I am so excited to be here speaking to my first official 2-semester graduating class. Most of us started this new journey together back on January 13th, 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you today at such an incredible and meaningful moment. The graduation pinning ceremony for our newest licensed practical nurses. At this time, I would invite any current or retired nurses in the audience to stand and be recognized for your amazing contribution to this profession. Thank you. To you, the family members and friends here, thank you so much. I'm sure that your support, patience, encouragement, and countless pep talks helped get these amazing students through the sleepless nights and early mornings, the long clinical days, and tougher than expected exams. You've been the silent strength behind their success, and today you share in this celebration with them. And to you, graduates, what a journey this past year has been. Again, I still remember our first day together in January, good old room 206, geriatrics. The nerves in the room, the excitement and chatter, and maybe just a little bit of panic over how that whole semester was gonna go for all of us. And then on that first day, second semester in room 208, eager to see how this second semester was gonna play out for us all. But look at you now. Each of you entered this program with a dream to care for others during their most vulnerable moments. Along the way, you faced challenges, long nights of studying, and countless hours of clinical practice. And yet, you persevered. That perseverance speaks volumes about your character and your dedication to the nursing profession. I will remember this group of students most for their strong personalities, and I know that they are going to put those to work being great patient advocates, which is one of the most important qualities of a nurse, in my opinion. I also will remember this group filled with a lot of big dreams of where they will go from here, and I'm so proud of those visions you have. The nursing pin you receive today is not just an emblem. It represents trust, responsibility, and the promise to uphold the highest standards of care. It connects you to generations of nurses who have walked this path before you, and it reminds you that nursing is not just a job, it's a calling. Never forget, this profession is not just about medicine, it's about patients entrusting you with their health and well-being. Some days will be tough, some shifts will stretch you to your limit, but every single day, you get to make a difference. Whether it's easing a patient's fear, teaching a new mom how to care for her newborn, or just holding the hand of someone who needs to know they're not alone, you will matter. Sometimes in ways you've never even imagined. Some of you chose this profession because of the way a nurse made a huge difference in your life. As you step into your new roles, remember that every patient you encounter is more than just a diagnosis. They are a person who needs your skill, your empathy, and your heart. Continue to learn, continue to grow, and never forget why you chose this profession. Take a deep breath and recharge when you need it. You will need it, okay? This world needs more incredible nurses. And I, for one, cannot wait to see and hear about the difference you guys are gonna make out there. Congratulations to you all. You've earned every bit of this moment, and we are so proud of you. Thank you. I would like to introduce Marilee Retzlaff, Dean of Educational Services, to recognize graduates on their completion of the practical nursing program.
Thank you, Michelle. Congratulations, graduates, on achieving your goal. We celebrate with you. Now it is our pleasure to present these nursing students as having met the program requirements that are set forth by the Minnesota State University System of Colleges and Universities and by the Minnesota Board of Nursing. These graduates are recognized for their academic achievement tonight by symbolically receiving their diplomas, and they'll be recognized for their induction into the nursing profession with our pinning ceremony. At this time, Tina Nessman will introduce nursing ceremonial traditions. Thank you.
The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London. Florence Nightingale chose to acknowledge the graduate nurses by presenting each of them with a medal for excellence. In the United States, the first pin was presented to the graduating class of 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. It featured a crane in the center for vigilance, encircled with a band of blue for constancy, and an outer band of red for mercy and relief of suffering. We would like to continue this practice now by pinning our graduates. Our graduates have chosen to be pinned by a family member or a friend. Michelle Peterson will come back up to announce the names of the practical nursing graduates.
All right, Nicholas Beam with honors. Bernice Blama. Abigail Block with honors. Ayla Breitbach with honors. Hayden Captain. Melita Coronado with honors. Samantha Eblin with honors. Casey Fremming. Lexi Hansen. Haley Herfindahl. Kyla Creek. Chloe Kula. Olivia Long. Skylar McCullough. Whitney Reimer with honors. Bailey Stewart with honors. Brianna Swenson with honors. Susan Tennis with honors. I will now talk about the nursing pledge and lighting of the Nightingale lamp. When the nursing pinning ceremony was first initiated in the 1860s, the lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion that nurse administers to the sick and injured in practice of nursing. The lamp further represents Florence Nightingale's famous rounds at the night and is symbolic of dedication. After the ceremonial pinning of students, Ms. Nightingale had her graduates recite a nursing pledge and light their lamps. We will carry on this nursing tradition by reciting a modern version of the Nightingale Pledge and include lamp lighting in our ceremony. Graduates, prepare to recite the pledge. On behalf of the faculty, we would like to recognize your accomplishments and welcome you to the nursing profession. Graduates, light your lamps. Please be seated. I would like to introduce Carrie Schnitzler for closing remarks.
Graduates, congratulations. You did it. A special thank you to everyone who made this ceremony possible. Thank you to the IT and marketing staff for making the live stream happen tonight. Thank you to the facilities staff for setting up our space for celebration. Thanks to admissions, support services, registration, financial aid, and all of the department staff members who helped students reach this goal. And all of you, family and friends, for supporting these graduates on their journey. We invite you to stay and enjoy some refreshments. The Simulation Learning Center is open for you to tour. Your graduates will meet you outside in the hall. We ask that you remain in your spot as the graduates proceed out. On behalf of the faculty and staff here at Alexandria College, congratulations. enjoy some time for photos and refreshments. Safe travels home. We really appreciate you all coming out tonight.